If you hear fire or you hear an alarm, it is going to be treated as a real-life fire emergency, but not to panic. You know, one good thing we have today is a fact that everybody you have wearing what I'm wearing, they are safety professionals.
The boot platform will be in 3 sections. 3 sections. Section 1, we are going to bring speakers who will stand here and speak to our theme for the year, leadership beyond borders. They will use any angle to enter it.
In my little corner, gradually we see things changing.
Defining our theme or giving it a meaning simply means that leadership is no longer confined within our national or organizational boundaries, and not necessarily our sphere of influence either.
It goes beyond just position, like someone said earlier. It's not about you being in office. It's about what you're able to use that office to achieve, and not just for you, but for the community, the constituency, the state, the country.
Leadership is not about the position, it's actually about service. It's about some of the other aspects that are essential to leadership. Being able to put yourself into the position, being able to inspire that confidence. And whilst we talk about the youth, definitely the youth need to take on the mantle.
I think it's a function of every youth seeing the leader in them. So I cast my eyes back on almost 20 years ago when I am still a youth, but when I was in my youthful days, and I think it was coming to terms and being ignited from within that actually I am a leader and I can operate as a leader at my level. So I think for the youth of today, they need to see within as much as the external. There are external factors to show some level of failure. I think everyone has their own part to play and they can play their own parts in leadership at their own level.
Dear leader, if the people's self-esteem is not being influenced, you're not shaping people's experiences. If their well-being is not being shaped, then your impact is limited.
I think it's up to us parents to ensure that we imbue leadership in our children, even in the universities and all. So I think it's a choice we make. It's a choice we have to make as parents and also as mentors, the choice we need to make.
We talked about leadership beyond borders, and the border I talked about was a self-border, how we can lead beyond ourselves. Because many people always have to focus on themselves when they lead. I think effective leadership is about looking beyond yourself to shaping the experiences of people.
That need our support. Please, no matter anything, we get something from you. One of the very powerful promise in this country is the African MP and Chairman. I'm contacting for you, and I will take your leadership
As leaders, it is important to note that when we talk about leadership without borders, we are literally talking about how we are nesting our skills into either the market that we operate from, the people that we have been given even to harness or work with, or the businesses.
Can I actually live in a country like Nigeria? Is it possible? Because the people I knew as a child were in position. Today, they are still in position. And some of them are putting their children in line for the same position. So where is the hope for me? Is that what's going on in your mind? I have something very interesting to tell you this evening or this afternoon that you can actually lead. But your leadership is going to take a different channel. It's going to take a different path. And that path is with what? Innovation.
Success isn't how much money you are able to gather. Success is all about how many people you touch their lives, how many people you put smiles on their face. That is what basically led to the origin and establishment of Qhses Leadership Academy, Quality Health Safety Environment and Sustainability Leadership Academy. And Leadership Reboot is one of the products of that academy. We also have another product, Sustainability for Orphanage, where we change orphanage, we change their face off, where the orphans can live very well. Not just giving them biscuit, giving them indomie. No, we go there, we do safety assessment, check areas that they have problems, and fix it.
You know, all those little things that are lacking in our society today, honor, you know, respect, and, you know, having that self-worth, you know, they're very important.
And says the only limits in life are the ones we impose on ourselves. Keep pushing past your perceived boundaries and you will discover a world of possibilities. And that's what leadership is, understanding that the limit is here, and but if you can break those limits, you can overcome. And that's what I've been able to do so far. Thank you.
You are more opportune than most of us. And you spoke about it earlier on. And the fact that you have this information and a lot of data just in your palms means you can actually develop any skill of choice at any time.
So thank you, Qhses Academy, the leadership team led by Jamil, and everyone that made today a resounding success. I think it's a good time, it's a better time to celebrate Nigeria in our Independence Day, to have this kind of involvement. I guess we can go out from here and say indeed, happy Independence Day to everyone. Wow. Because we have learned what we need to do to go there and